Hi, I'm Angel Bray, and the purpose of this video is to talk about my dispositions to teaching. The dispositions that I possess that I think will make me a successful teacher are respect for the diversity of others, fairness, professional conduct, curiosity, honesty, compassion, advocacy, and dedication. The dispositions that I think I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first-year teacher is especially reflection. I have a hard time placing time aside to reflect on myself. I plan on working on it a lot throughout my education before I become a first-year teacher. The qualities that I believe a professional educator should display at all times are respect for the diversity of others. You can't be a teacher if you can't respect your students' cultures and beliefs. Professional educators should also display honesty. I'm a full-hearted believer in being completely honest with my students currently. You can't expect them to trust you and listen to what you're trying to teach them if you're not completely honest with them. Professional educators should also display fairness in everything they do in the classroom. Students will have a hard time respecting you and listening to what you have to say if you don't demonstrate fairness. The students will start to resent you because they don't think that you're fair, or they might take advantage of you. I think professional educators should definitely display professional conduct. If you aren't professional, students will see someone they can take advantage of, or someone who's going to be their friend and not their teacher. I had a hard time finding a balance between being the fun teacher while still being professional. Professional educators should also display curiosity. Thinking outside the box as a teacher and pushing your students to think outside the box is a great way to get minds going in the classroom. School can get very repetitive, and displaying curiosity can really help with that. Professional educators should always have compassion for their students. One of my teachers, who was one of the biggest reasons I decided to become a teacher, was extremely compassionate towards the issues I was facing in my life outside of school. And had it not been for him having that compassion, I probably would have failed that year. But he placed time aside because of his compassion and gave me extra help, not only in his class, but in other classes as well. Advocacy is also important. Your students should always feel like they can come to you with something that's going on. I had a lot of teachers that I felt I could go to with anything. And I did go to them for a couple things. Growing up, I always saw my teachers as my advocates in a way. Lastly, professional educators should be extremely dedicated to their job. Teaching isn't an easy profession to go into. So if it's what you do, you should definitely be dedicated to it. It should be what you love to do. Thank you for listening.